everyone, today I just wanted to do a very short video regarding a lot of questions that I always get. What is this? I got this as a present from one of my subbies, but you could easily get this online. Just go to Google and Google Daria, or Daria. It's D-A-R-I-Y-A. And a lot of stores that sell this are going to come up, and it comes in different colors, it comes in different shapes, but basically this is very, very convenient. It's very cheap. I think it's like $3 for 2 sheets or something like that, and you could keep on using it over and over again. What is that pink thing that you use in most of your older videos? And it's this pink sponge. I didn't wash it, so it's really yucky right now, but this pink sponge is called a beauty blender, and I've explained it. I have a review video on it, but still people keep on asking me, what is that pink thing? It applies your foundation in a very glossy way. So back in the day, like a year ago, when a lot of celebrities were doing that dewy glossy look, this was really, really convenient to have, because what you do is you soak it in water, you squeeze out the excess. It's gonna be very moist, and all you do is you pump liquid foundation on the back of your hand, and you just tap this thing on, and since it's round and it doesn't have any angles on it, it's just gonna apply really well on your face without leaving streaks. What happened to your skin, and how did you cure it? For those 2,000 people or so that come to my blog and look at me just like whining and whining and whining about my skin, probably are very familiar with this whole skin problem that I had for a very long time. I started breaking out really, really bad around here, like my jawline, my neck, and I still have scars here. Still have a lot of scars left here and a lot of scars left here. What happened was, it started around summer of 2010. I was really stressing out. I wasn't getting enough sleep. I was just emotionally battered. Bottom line is, I think I was stressing out, and my inability to digest my stress and take control over it. I was having anxiety attacks, and then I was stressing out, and it all came back with the skin. A lot of people suggested taking this, taking that, going to the dermatologist or whatnot, but to tell you the truth, I'm pretty much against dermatologists, because during my late teen years I was breaking out a lot, and I've already went through the whole shebang of going to dermatologists and, you know, like getting like razor treatments, like doing this, doing that. It's very temporary. That's my conclusion. It was like, once I stopped the pills, once I stopped going there and getting treatments, acne kept on coming. It's never going to be an absolute complete stop. So to me, just because I'm breaking out, running to the dermatologist is really not an answer that I'm seeking based on my past experience. A lot of people suggested that I take all these pills and whatnot, but I was kind of skeptical about what I should do and what I shouldn't do. So what I happened to do is, number one, I started taking birth control pills. I told the doctor, like, oh, you know, like I have skin problems, maybe it's hormone issues. Can you prescribe me birth control pills? And he did. And the second part is, I came upon this Persa gel from Clean and Clear. This has basically saved my skin. It's 10% benzoyl peroxide acne medication, and a lot of people told me you don't have to go all the way 10%, it's too harsh, you could just do 2.5%. So I was like, alright, then I'll listen to that. Like, I'll just get 2.5. I just wanted to finish this up. Now what I did was, I started cleansing my face with Neutrogena's oil-free acne wash cleanser. Like, you know, like the $6 bottles that you could get at drugstores. I started using that. My lotion of choice was Cetaphil. I've always kind of used Cetaphil, so Cetaphil was in there. I stopped putting on BB creams and foundations, and then twice a day after I washed my face, I just used about this much on each side and just kind of rub it in right here. And you don't want to use too much of this, because if it reaches water, it starts reacting and it starts bleaching out your clothes and whatnot. So I ruined a lot of my shirts. If you use too much, it kind of dries out and it looks really chalky here, and you can kind of see it on your skin. So just use minimum. A little goes a very, very long way. To me, this worked. If this doesn't work for you, just don't use it. Don't obsess about it. It's not like a magical cream. The downside is your skin gets very saggy, it gets very rough, it kind of turns into like chewed up leather at first, and it takes a long time for your skin to actually accept this. And the problem is your skin starts developing dependency on this, so it's going to be really hard to actually get rid of this in your life. But I don't know, I chose it and I used it and it pretty much worked. What camera and what video editing software do you use? My first videos, I was using a webcam that's on a MacBook Pro, and I was using iMovie for my editing software, and then I decided to use a better quality camera, which is the one that I'm using right now. It's the Panasonic Lumix FZ35. The editing software that I use right now is Final Cut Pro. I used to kind of play around with Adobe After Effects, but then I was just like, I use like too much work. And then I edited on my MacBook Pro, which is I think the latest version. Alright, last but not least, a lot of people ask me about the penguins in the background. People ask me, where do you get the penguins? Well, I've been having penguins in the background since I think pretty much like the beginning of my YouTube whole like video thing. It's hard to say where I got them because I got them at a museum gift store. If you live in New York, or if you have a chance to come to New York, it's the American Museum of Natural History. Back in the day, they used to carry a lot of these big 21-inch jumbo life-size emperor penguin chicks, and they're not supposed to be wearing human shirts or whatnot. They just sell them without the shirts. This is how big they are. And they're really cuddly, and back in the day they were $45 per penguin, and then the museum increased the price to $55. So you know, it's kind of on the pricier side, and then the museum just stopped carrying these. So I can't recommend you to go to the museum and be like, oh, like they're not selling penguins anymore, because it's been a very, very long time since they actually stopped selling penguins. Now, one place that I really know that actually sells these is in California. It's the Long Beach Aquarium, the gift shop. They have these 21-inch jumbo life-size emperor penguin chicks. And FAO is kind of like a huge toy store in New York. It's right behind the Apple store on Fifth Avenue. If you go there regularly, sometimes you could spot these. You could probably think of these as somewhere between $45 to $55, and then they come in various sizes. I don't know if you guys could see the ones back there. There's like a medium one, and then a little bit smaller one, and then like really, really baby ones. But they're all kind of on the pricey side. Like even the baby ones are like $12.99, I think. And I do get a lot of questions regarding circle lenses. A lot of people ask me, what are you wearing? And then there's like a whole list of speculations of what she's wearing. I have a whole page dedicated to every video responding to whatever circle or color lens I'm wearing, and you guys could go see that on my blog. I'll try to put the link underneath the video. A lot of people ask me, where should I buy circle lenses? I'm not going to be like, oh, you should go to this store, you should go to this store. Just browse, and if you don't think it's like a legit place, always email them, or you could ask like beauty forums like Soompi. Just do your research, and whatever clicks with you, go with it. Like, don't try to be fed by other people and like be like, oh, promotion code this and that, because you know, it's your choice, and you're gonna know best what's gonna fit you and what you like. So just, you know, go do your research, and there's a lot of places that sell circle lenses and whatnot. So just do your research, ask people, look up reviews, and just try to estimate, you know, like what color is best for you or what might fit you the best. My recommendation is don't use circle lenses more than a year or so. Always store them properly, cleanse them properly. If you have time, just take them out for a while and let your eyes kind of rest, and just take care of yourself. Alright, I think that was about it, and holidays are coming up, so I'll try to make more videos, and thank you for hanging in there with me, and I'll see you guys in my next video.